Shalom Israel. Shalom Bashim Yahshua Barakathon to all the brothers out there. And Shalom Yahweh Shemal Thon Bashim Yahshua to all the sisters out there. This is Isupk New Orleans, come out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hunter. And our job is to educate blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and First Nation people about their true heritage. About their heritage, that they are the lost 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Ever since 1969, they've been teaching this, and we carry the torch now from then to now, and when I talk about color, because they always say there's no color, God doesn't have a color, Jesus wasn't the color. They always get Yahweh Shai confused, what kind of color he was, or, he was, had the color of the Israelites, which is false, because he had scriptures to back it up. Even though they know it, but they won't say it. But that's what we're gonna go over tonight. Gonna go Daniel 7-9. Daniel 7-9 reads, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the ancients of days did sit. He said, the ancient of days, that's the Most High. He said, just like ancient of days, I mean, he has no birth record. He always been here. When it was nothing here, he was always here. That's exactly what I mean. And he did say, well, the governments fall down. These governments, we already getting ready to go into World War III. And that's when they gonna see the ancients of days where he sit. He said, whose garment was white as snow, and his hair of his head was like pure wool. And anybody got hair like wool, it will be really, black people, Negro. We have hair like wool, it wouldn't be a Caucasian, it wouldn't be a Moabite, it wouldn't be an Ammonite, it wouldn't be an Israelite, it wouldn't be, but the thing about it wouldn't even be a Hamite, even though they have woolly hair. It wouldn't be them either. His throne was like a fire flame, and his wheel as a burning fire. So that's how the Most High sit. Can't even touch where he sits it. You can't even stand to look upon his face, because it'll kill you. That's how much power the Most High have. And that's the thing about it. People do not fear the Most High. They'll say, I fear nobody but God. You don't fear because you're out there sinning. We out here bringing the scriptures that, hey man, these people in that Bible we've been hearing about and all that. That was us. That was straight us. This is our history that they hid from us. These are like the slave owners used to quote scriptures out of the Bible, whatever slave act up and use the Bible to justify him exacted punishment on them. And they'll read them scriptures. That's what they call that slave Bible, and have a whole lot of, it was only probably maybe it wasn't even a third of a Bible off in that slave Bible they got. But just to back up where if their master be a good master or he be a forward master. He used those scriptures for the slaves, as he made them all Christian. Let them have their little Sunday, church where they buck dance and all that. That's what they did. They used that Bible to control the slaves. But, Revelations. See here. See Revelations 1-3. 1:13. And Think about it. It's getting time for the end time. It's time to get your house in order, like I said before. You know, Russians are not letting up. Peace talks are failing. It's time to do like Zephaniah 12:1 says, gather yourselves together. Yea, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. And we are that nation not desired. Them two Edomites over there fighting. Who cares? They've been fighting each other. Trying to gather ourselves together, but we get ready to get up out of here. And retake our homeland. You know, start following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Follow the Commander General Hunter. He go teach you how to do it. And he got soldiers that go help. They go, the second under him that's go teach you too. He gives the orders. We follow. You know, there's rank and order in here. Yeah, we military style all the way down to it. You know, just like how you follow your pastor, you follow your commander general. You follow your captain. You know, you follow your officers. You know, that's how it's done. You know, y'all might think, hey, wait, man, I should probably want to control you. Like, hey, just think about this. There's rank and order in here. Everything we do comes straight out the Bible. If you don't believe in the Bible, then hey, what good are you? You are no good. We can read Revelation 1:13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. The seven candlesticks was the seven churches Paul built in Asia Minor, which is modern day Turkey. He built churches over there. And one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a girt about the paps with a golden girdle. So they just describe how Christ just had like a breastplate on, and it had a golden girdle around the midsection. Verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were a flame of fire. So, his hair was white like wood, but though the prices was probably about 30 years old, already had a head full of white hair because all the words he had, He when he seen us, like we look like sheep by a shepherd, he had compassion on us. Now ain't somebody else that's gonna have compassion on us. Not nobody. Not nobody gonna have compassion on us like Christ will. Nobody love us or anything like that. I'm just gonna go back to it, what I'm saying. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. So he had those churches right there in his hand. Right there in his hand. One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. And his head and his hairs were light white like wool, and as white as snow, and his eyes were a flame of fire. So Christ liked to drink that wine. That's why he had red eyes. They just called him a wine bibber, because he used to go around eating and drinking, called him gluttonous, all those type of names. You got to eat, right? You got to drink. So what's the problem? But that's your modern Sadducees of Pharisees. That's Sadducees of Pharisees, just like we had a Christian church now. They like to talk about us. We be out in the corner blazing and telling them what thus says Lord. They don't want to hear it because it's cutting. It's go against everything everything they teach. It goes against everything they teach. And we gotta keep going at it. We can't let up. We can't take the foot off their neck. We got to keep Well, pushing this word, pushing this word, and pushing this word. I'm just trying to, I'm doing my best. So I try to push this word as much as I can, even in the small little place that I am, and knowing they don't want to hear it, but I still let them hear it. So I do like Isaiah 58:1. I cry aloud, I spread not. If I have to lose a friend, fine. If I have to lose a family, fine. But this truth gonna get told. This truth is gonna get told. We just go over verse 15. And his feet like unto the fine brass, if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. You know, he said his feet was like unto fine brass. Now, the brass is like a derivative of brown. Just like you see like a cymbal on a drum or a penny. It's brass like a penny. And if you burn a penny, put a penny in fire, it's gonna turn cold black. And his voice was the sound of many waters. But he had a booming voice. He had a powerful voice. Right? He had a voice that you can hear around the corner. When the future in this front, when he talk, everybody listen. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Go to Daniel. We go to Daniel 10, chapter 5. But like I said, they just to go back to Revelations real quick, 1 and 13, say in the midst of the seven candlesticks was one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and a girdle about the paps with a golden girdle. That's where he had a breast, a garment down to the foot, a breastplate, you know, and and a girdle around his midsection. So his head was white like wool, and as white as snow, and his eye were flame fire. Everybody know, Christ was a young man when he was on this earth, but he had a head full of white hair because all the worries he had. He knew what was going to become of him. He finna die at a young age. He died for the whole Israel nation, not the whole world, the Israel world. He died for this. He sacrificed himself for this. You know, so he was a little worried there because he was finna go through. He was gonna be wounded, bruised, and everything else. And his eyes were a flame of fire. Yeah, it's still like call Christ a wine bibber, because he'll be eating and he wasn't drunk. He just got him a jug, you know, and maybe got him a piece of meat in his hand, eat. And he got a piece of meat in his hand, eat, and they had something to say about that, just because they mad because people listening to him, and saying his feet were like unto fine brass, and he burnt in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. Like I said, he take a penny or he'll get a cymbal off a drum and throw it in the fire, it's gonna turn jet black. So that was so in other words, Christ was a very dark man. He was a dark man. Why everybody say there's no color in the Bible? He had to go up right here. Here's your color. Here's your color right here. Everybody say you don't know what color, God is. You don't know the color of Jesus Christ, or you try to put a color on him. Here's the color. He was a black man. He was a black man. That's who he was. And we go to Daniel 10 and 5. Daniel 10 and 5, and it reads, Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. That's how, so when you look down, you looked up, he seen, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. In verse 6, his body also was like the beryl. Beryl is like a green, like just a green. And his face as the appearance of light, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like the color to polished brass. So there you go, color again. And you got to think of everything we go out through, like I said, they got, like they still argue about abortion laws when there should be no such thing as abortion. They should have thrown Roe versus Wade out, been thrown that out. I said, no, ain't nobody killing no babies around here. If you don't want no baby, don't have sex. But lock it down. If you don't want no baby, lock it down. Keep your legs closed. Because you have sex 9 times out of 10, you're gonna make a baby. And then there's our people doing all the abortion. They say the worst place for a black child is inside the womb of a black woman, because they're aborting us at a very fast rate, And then we out here, we so laws. We even got our users like, we got our kids out here trying to be gangsters now. Kill it every time you turn around, somebody 15, 16, and 17, they got killed. Like I said, it's color in the Bible. It's just that, hey, it's just that we have the right now. We the tail, and the head is whipping us right now. So that's why this war gotta come. So all these prophecies has to come to fruition. There's no way around it. It has to come to fruition. Everybody knows, this is World War III. It has to happen. How you think you're gonna get free? White man, you think the oppressor's just gonna throw his hand up and say, okay, y'all, we through messing with y'all, y'all can go about y'all business. No, he's not gonna do that. He too stubborn. He think he a God. He think he gonna be able to fight God in the last days. When it finally come, he think he has the technology and the skill to fight the Most High, Yahweh Shai and his angel. He think he has that much power, and he's gonna be sadly mistaken on that day. And that's when we're gonna be able to take over. So don't be sitting up here being scared. These things must come to pass. So I'm gonna Second Thessalonians right quick. Just to really let you know, this is scripture. It gotta come. I know you're scared. What's gonna happen over here? What we gonna do and all that. You don't worry about that. You don't worry about that at all. Second Thessalonians 2 and 3 said, "Let no man deceive you by any means." Don't let anybody deceive you. Hey, this war has to happen. Shalom Bashim Al-Shabrakatah.
Hey, Shalom Yabashim Al-Shabrakatah. What's going on, warrior?
Everything 12 out of mine.
What scripture you
right
on?
now? I'm just reading Second Thessalonians 2 and 3. It said, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except they come and follow away first." We got to fall away from America. America going into the Third World War. We got to gather ourselves together. We have to come, and be come be one nation again, one stick.
Right.
That's what we have to do. We have to come be one nation again. The last 12 tribes all together. Those Northern Kingdom, those Southern Kingdom, we all one. And that's what we have to do. And it's not gonna happen until you fall from this oppressor, fall away from this oppressor. 'Cause he don't want you to come back and be one. He wants you to stay divided. So that's why he can conquer you. That's how he control you. That's how he can keep his power as long as we fighting each other and not loving one another. You know, and they say, except they're coming falling away first, and that man or sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So everybody knows not who he is. He is the great deceiver.
So like if I could.
He is Lucifer. He deceived the whole world. Now he's been exposed, and now and now he putting out all propaganda. Like I say, right now you got, like it always been, you got two Edomites fighting, but guess who we want to do the fight for? The 12 tribes. That's what we want to fight for. When I say get up out the military, get up out the police force. And come back to your guy. Call isupk.com. Get the number, find a zone somewhere in where you're living at, your zone. And get off into this one body. So this is the only body he's supposed to be in. Get the oppressor. Let him fight his own war for the first time in his life. He always look to us to come fight his war. Even go far as back as the Civil War. Yes, black people fought in the Civil War.
That's right.
North and South. Because they all promised freedom and all that. Just to turn around and get Jim Crow laws. And get even though we came through that and came to build our own cities and our own towns and all that, have our own businesses, what they turn around and do? They came out and bombed Black Wall Street. They burnt down Rosewood. They killed everybody in Seneca Village. They killed everybody off in the city they built off in North Carolina. And everywhere else they went, where blacks pulled themselves up by their own bootstraps, like they always like to say. And then here they come here to cut the strings. They've been doing that for the longest, so you can't, every time you think about doing something, they're gonna pull you down. They the ones that's the crabs in the bucket, not us. Because we know how to survive. They the ones that don't want to see us survive. And we're going to Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5, verse 7. Chapter 5, we'll go through 7.
Ezekiel, what's that again? Can you hear me out?
You sound kind of low, by the way.
Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Can you hear me now?
Still low.
Okay, I'm gonna leave out and come back in, man.
And then everybody like to talk about, like say God gonna make man, and he said God told the angels we're gonna make man in our image, and it shows you who his image was. He was a black man, he was black. That's color your God. You got a black God. You got a black king. He ain't white, He ain't no other color but black, dark, like me, probably even darker, I'm gonna go Ezekiel chapter 1. Let's see, I've got the right thing. Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. So they're talking about the angels. So they had the likeness of a man. And it was 4. Verse 6 said, everyone had 4 faces. And everyone had 4 wings. Now look, you go look up in the average Christian church. They got an angel that's white, blonde hair, with 2 wings, looking like looking so pristine, so feminine.
Like if I could.
Go ahead, sir.
You can hear me well? Can you hear me?
What'd you say, sir?
I say, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can
Am I
hear you a
am
little
I
bit.
still low?
You still low.
I don't know what that is, man. But what you were touching on was heavy, man. I don't know if y'all can hear me too good, man. But what you touching on is heavy, man. Not only that, man. You know what I'm saying? Them angels be a child, man. That, you know what I'm saying? That's pedophilia, man. A naked white baby, man. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, yeah, but well, I don't want to bring it out, tell you, we like I said, even these scriptures have been tossed around, you know, tossed around, and some of them haven't even been taught. So all the time you hear scriptures like this when they try to drill some more money out try to make you believe something, but you ain't gonna never hear the color of Christ, because then that's messing up their money. They white, they oppress the daddy telling them, hey, you cannot teach this. You cannot never know that the people that's off in the Bible is them. That can never be taught. If you teach it, hey, we're cutting off your money. We're cutting off your fund. You got to shut the church down. Hard to hear y'all around. Yeah. Let me see. We can all hear. I don't know what is it? Verse 6 goes on to say, and everyone had four faces, and everyone had four wings. Man.
Slocky.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my I'm having some technical difficulties right now.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, everyone had four faces. Like I said, the Christian church always taught, you got their pictures up on the wall, what angels look like, and all that. And in the Bible, it says something totally different. So the Christian church has been lying to you all your life. They've been lying all their life about what an angel look like. And they don't look like that. So they got four faces, not one face. They got four wings, not two wings.
Right.
That's not what an angel look like. In verse 7 it reads, and their feet were straight feet. They're just like like a horse or something, or a cow or something, We got them straight feet like that. And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot. Just like a calf foot, got that little dew claw in the back. And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass. So they was even the angels was even dark. And the thing about it, even the angels were dark. So there you go. There's your color right there. Everybody say the Bible is a white man's book. That's a lie. It's a black man's book.
That's right.
It's a black man's book. This is your history.
Right.
This is all about you. And what your people did through and why you are in the condition that you are in now. It can be found right in the Bible. You want to know why things were so hard on you? Go to the Bible.
That's right.
You want to know why we struggling and everybody else doing good? Go to the Bible.
Right.
Because we are up under curses which our forefathers promised to follow, and they said, they went and served other gods.
That's right.
Instead of the Most High power, and was punished for it. That's why we scattered abroad. That's why we all over the world. A buck of us here in the United States. And off in the West Indies and Caribbean, all them places. That's what that is why we're going through what we're going through. So don't sit up and say Bible ain't hold the truth. Bible have all the truth.
Right. So like if I could,
all you gotta do is open up your ears and listen, and be taught again. like everybody here, we shut up. We got an all black, shut our mouths, sat down and listened.
That's right.
And that's exactly what we did, you know. And you got to come and do the same thing. You don't care if you know the Bible backwards forwards. You got to get taught again. Mm. And that's what you know, and that's what it's all about when you come into the ISUK, you know, obedience. You got to learn how to be a good soldier. Just like how you learn how to be a good slave, now you got to learn how to be a good soldier. And con out of one con. Mm. And we're going to Jeremiah 14:2.
So, Lock, if I could, y'all
Jeremiah
can hear me?
14:2. And it
Coach down.
reads, y'all coming in low. What would you say?
I was just saying, can you hear me?
Y'all can hear you.
Is it coming in low or is it too wild?
So I can hear you pretty good.
What
It's
about
kind of
me?
low, but I can
Okay,
hear
all
you.
right.
Talaki, what about me? Can y'all hear me at all?
Well,
No.
You broke up a little bit, but you sound better than you was before.
Okay. I
So,
don't know
Lock,
what's
if
going
I
on with
could go real quick,
I don't know what's going on with my mic
Officer,
on
your
my
heart, what
phone,
you
man.
bringing out, man? What you bringing out is so heavy out. You know what I'm saying? And so detrimental. Like right now, it's we living in some heavy times right now, man. You know what I'm saying? If ever it was the time for you to go ahead and come into the truth, it's now. You know what I'm saying? We've already you've been playing around. You had all the fun you can have. You feel what I'm saying? The world is coming. This empire coming to an end. All the sin that you love to do, all the things that you just love to do. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is in the business of preparing His people for His coming, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the truth been coming out since 1969, man. To get blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians back to the right mind state to where we can be able to rule this place, man. And you can't rule this place being a drug addict. You can't rule this place, you know what I'm saying, having a problem with a brother or sister for no reason. For no reason, man. It's time for us to cut it all out, man. You know what I'm saying? And do thus said the Lord, like you gotta understand, man. These oppressors can't save you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you join hands, no matter how much you love them, they don't love you and they cannot save you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they're super heavy what you bringing out. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, it's time for us to gather together. You see what's going on over there over there in Russia, man, and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? They in the field. They ain't playing no game. You feel what I'm saying? They getting the hell out of Ukraine. They getting out of Ukraine, and then on top of that, they leaving the blacks behind. And the blacks, you thinking we all the same people? We all, it's the human, what they call it, the human race. You know what I'm saying? We ain't one race. We ain't no different race. We all is part of the human race. Well, guess what? Thermonuclear war is coming, and they boarding them planes, and they making sure they get on there first. You know what I'm saying? They leaving you behind to deal with that. You feel what I'm saying? But we supposed to be so-called one nation under God or whatever the case may be. They drill that in your head when they knew the whole time, man. We not the same people. We ain't no one race and all that foolishness. You think you just want to be a part of their empire. You know what I'm saying? We in such a low state. We just want to be a part of their empire, man. You know what I'm saying? We like. And we know the way that they treat us. We just hoping that they change. They have a change of heart. But you got to understand, man. The scriptures say Esau got a perpetual hatred, man, a perpetual hatred. And the scriptures also say every nation is gonna turn to their own nation. You get what I'm saying? Like these bombs is falling out the sky, and you think they gonna hold hands with you? Hell no. They gonna deal with their people. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc. What you bringing out? It's super heavy, man.
Yeah, this is the thing about it. Just think of all those black athletes that go overseas, you know, and entertain them people. You know, they make crazy amounts of money over there, and they leaving them over there. You know, that's why we got again. You know, come to if this ain't teaching them to come back to their own people. I don't know what will.
Right.
But see how they leaving them right at the tracks, letting the Edomites go on and leaving them right there. So if this don't wake them up, I don't know what will. So that's the problem with our people. They so bad they want to join with the oppressor. You know, they want to be hand in hand with them. They just don't know that dream is a nightmare. You know, that's a complete and utter nightmare. They do not love us. They can't. They don't have the wherewithal to love us. It's not in them to love us. Their only job is to rule over us. That's all they know how to do.
It's like if I could.
They don't know how to be friends with us. You know, they don't know how to be our brother. All they know is to keep their foot in our neck. That's all they know. You know, that's all they know.
Go ahead, Ram. You was gonna say
Solomon 1:5.
You can hear me.
You say so?
Yeah, I can hear you. Ram was gonna bring something out before you.
Go ahead, sir.
Man, I was gonna bring it out, man. As long as everybody can hear me, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause what you bringing out, man, what you dropping is super, super heavy, man. I wish I could have chimed in a little earlier. But not only do our people want to bring the the other nations in, the oppressor in, you know what I'm saying? They don't want the kingdom unless they can bring them in. You know what I'm saying? They don't want no parts of the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Unless they can bring the white man in with them. You know what I'm saying? They so used and so conditioned to being oppressed, man, and they so comfortable with it to the fact that they don't want the kingdom. They don't want no parts of the kingdom. They don't want nothing good for them and themselves only, unless the oppressor can have it too. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to get up out of right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Good. We got to come up out of that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Or want to include somebody who don't give a damn about you, who not only don't give a damn about you, don't mind showing you that they don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? And you the only one being dumb, man. You the only one being tricked and bamboozled, man. You the only one out here, man, that can look on the TV and see that you're not loved or liked or accepted anywhere, and you still want to give that love, you know what I'm saying, to somebody who don't slack you, to somebody that don't love you back, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to come up out of right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That same love that you want to give him, man, you'll be surprised what happened with this nation, man. If you get that love that you want to give your oppressor to your brother, man, to your brother next door, man, who need a cup of sugar, man. You know what I'm saying? Or need a ride to work, you know, or just need somebody to talk to hear their problems, man, and somebody to tell them that everything gonna be okay, instead of talking about how they dressing and what they do and what they wear.
Brother, what you explaining is brotherhood, man.
That's it.
If somebody would just show brotherhood, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like having love for another brother or sister, that the same type of love that you got for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. And that's what separates the ISUPK from any other Israelite group, man, because in here we got true brotherhood. You get what I'm saying? We got true sisterhood here in the ISUPK, man. And that's what it's gonna take to build a nation, man. Go ahead, obviously, y'all.
Yeah, no, what y'all saying was heavy, you know, because the ISUPK is the home of the truth. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else. I don't care what group you go to. You're gonna still find yourself coming back to the to one West. You can go to 5 groups, you're gonna find yourself coming right back to the truth where you know it was in the first place, but you know, they loved you to sleep. You know, they offer gifts, you know. They let you indulge yourself in pleasures. So you go to them until your spirit until you hear what our street preachers, and we convict your spirit. And then you turn around and come back into this one body. You know, that's exactly what we do. We convict your spirit. We make you turn from your wicked ways. You know, just like we trying to talk to our people now. You know, like I said, we got this war going on, and and they finna get out there and fight Esau's military, but they need to be at home, raising up their families, getting off into this truth. You know, I said, round one, the bell done run. Time to come up out of there. You know, and it's gonna be a time when they do. You know, so you go to Song of Solomon 1 in chapter 1 and verse 5. Like I said, they always like I was saying before. Like I said, they say color is not in the Bible. You know, they've been telling that lie for so long. You know, and have you, you know, believing it unless you pick up a Bible yourself and read it for yourself. And then, you know, they know where the scriptures are, but they'll never tell you. You have to read this whole book yourself just to find out these scriptures. You know, and then the minute you ask a question, they can't answer. They has no answer for the questions you have. By hey, the Bible say, hey, no, they you know they was black. So no, that's not literal. You know, it's a favorite word. You know, that's literal. You know, that's conjecture. You know, conjecture or something like that. You know, they always try to flip it. You know, and Solomon. You know, he was talking to the daughters of Jerusalem. You know, you know, he was got. You know, he was like putting that game down on him, let them know who he is. He said,
So
I
like
am black.
I got you.
Oh, go ahead.
This book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. And it reads, I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon.
He said, see how he describing himself right now. He said he black, but he beautiful. Some good looking brother.
That's right.
You know. He said I got the I got the braids, I got the beards, I got the gold in my mouth, you know, baby, I got it going on.
That's right.
Get here, you know. That's what Solomon saying, you know, he's black, you know. So what makes you think, you know, everybody in the Bible white? I know ever since the 50s when they started, you know, doing pictures when they about the Bible and everything, you know, like you got like the Ten Commandments, the Road, Passion of the Christ, all those movies there, Noah, you know, all that. Everybody was white, you know. That's what believe you, and they won't. Like I said, unless you sit down and read this Bible from Genesis all the way to Revelation, you'll never know. You know, the people in the Bible that they was talking about was black and brown people.
That's right.
That was you, black man, Hispanic man, Latino man, First Nation man. That's exactly who he was talking about. That's who was off in this Bible. You know, it wasn't the oppressor. Oppressor got kicked up in the South Drawers of Russia. They was cavemen.
That's right.
Why you think they so animalistic? Because that's the way they live. That's their nature. You know, and that's why, you know, Solomon tell you he black but come. Go to verse 6.
Come, no sweat. Verse 6. Look not upon me because I am black, because the sun have looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyard, the vineyard, Salaki. But my own vineyard I have not kept.
This is how Solomon said, no. Yeah, I know I'm black, you know, but just don't look at the black, you know. Just look how beautiful our black is, you know. I'm out here in the sun working, you know. You know, I'm keeping my mama and brother and sister vineyards, you know, but I ain't got time to change to my own, you know.
Right.
You know, just don't look at me. You know, I know I'm black, but I'm looking good as I don't know what. You know, come holler at me. You know,
Right.
let me whisper something in your ear. You know, I know I'm dark, but you know, but I'm dark and lovely. Come holler
That's right.
at me.
That's
You
right.
know, that's what Solomon was saying. And that's what ought to give this verse ought to give a black man, you know, courage to stand up and
Salak, if
start
I could,
protecting our neighborhoods like they used to do back in the day. You
Salak,
know, you see how Shreveport got that dash on patrol. We need that now.
right?
Because pretty soon, you know, when our school set up, it's gonna be ISUPK on patrol. We're gonna bring that truth and hit Shreveport hard with it.
That's right.
We're gonna turn Shreveport around. Because everybody looked at two places: Shreveport, New Orleans, and those two places we get it. And once we get these people together, all Louisiana come together.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and Salak,
So
if
this
I
is what
could
you
too.
got anything you want to say out of one?
Con, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause what this scripture remind me out of, and what you bringing out is so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Because our children, man, you know they, it's important that they know that black is beauty, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen this experiment of a lot of different, different shades of children, man. Black children, white children. You know what I'm saying? And they was they tested with the dolls, these little baby dolls or whatever. And they asked all the children, mainly the black children, which doll was beautiful. And they would point at the white doll. You know what I'm saying? And then they would ask them which doll is ugly. And they would point at the black doll. You know what I'm saying? These scriptures is so important, man, to when it come down to the skin tone and the color of our people, man, to install that confidence back into our nation. You know what I'm saying? Because we have been taught that black is ugly, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, about the light skin, dark skin verse, you know what I'm saying, versus with the men going on, you know what I'm saying, on the internet. But even with that, man, you know what I'm saying, you got some women who will prefer a lighter skinned brother than a darker brother. You know what I'm saying, based on being the lighter your complexion is, the more beautiful or the more good looking you are, man. But when black is beauty, man, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing beautiful more in our nation, man, than that dark skin, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about through all the 12 tribes, man. Not just Judah, not just Benjamin. You know what I'm saying? Throughout all the 12 tribes, man, we got to install that black is beautiful, man. And that's what Solomon was trying to bring out, man. He said the sun tore him up, man. The sun had him black as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? But he still was beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? He still was comely, man. He still was a sight to set your eyes upon, man. And that's that confidence that we got to bring back into our nation.
Salak, if I could,
Go ahead.
Salak, if I could, you know what I'm saying? Like what you're saying is so heavy, man. But this is their whole point of driving that narrative in your head, because it was promoting white supremacy, of course.
That's
But
right.
white supremacy is depression. You know what I'm saying? And it makes our people insecure. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
imagine
That's
growing
right.
up and knowing that these prophets, that all of these great men, that Yahweh Shah himself and the Most High God himself,
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying, had the same complexion that you had, man. The same blood running through your vein, knowing that Yahweh Shah is a distant family member of yours, man, that did this great thing. You feel what I'm saying? Who are all the King David and King
That's right.
Solomon, all these royal men. You know what I'm saying? Moses, you know what I'm saying, is a distant ancestor of yours, man. You know what I'm saying? And like imagine the audacity and the amount of pride that the oppressor had, because they've been painted as those people. They've been painted as those great people. Like you and we thinking in our mind, like, why the hell would they ever think that they could do this or they could do that? Or they could try to own planets. Like they out here, they trying to own whole planets. You know what I'm saying? They want
Right.
to own, they want to claim the moon. They got that much pride because they grew up thinking that it was their ancestor that performed all these miracles, man.
That's
That
right.
walked on water, man.
That's right.
That healed the sick. You know what I'm saying? And saying, like they think that the most influential, you know what I'm saying, the most influential man that ever walked the earth, the greatest man that ever walked the earth, was their ancient ancestor. You know what I'm saying? When in fact it belongs to you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? And that does something for your pride. But I remember hearing the scripture that your heart brought out about, you know what I'm saying, Solomon saying that I am black. But then you
Okay.
read on and he say because the sun smiled upon me. You feel
Right.
when you out in the sun, the darker you get. So it wasn't no disputing at that point, man. And then you started getting deeper in these scriptures, man, and learning, and you start to realize you're learning about yourself. You're learning about yourself, man, and how great you are. You know what I'm saying? And Christ said, greater works than these shall ye do. You know what I'm saying? And then you looking at the things that Christ done, and you like, man, you can't imagine it for yourself. But Christ is such a damn brother. Got so much brotherhood, man, and so perfect in the ways of the Lord that he want better for you than what he want for himself, man, which is the spirit
That's
that
right.
brothers gotta have if they want to be in the ISUPK, man. That's one West, man. That's one West for you to want a brother to be as good as you and better. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to hope for a brother to be greater than you. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that Commanding General Yohana would love to see one of these young troopers, man, raise up in the ranks and do his due diligence, man. You know what I'm saying? And do thus saith the Lord, man, and be righteous and execute and live that brotherhood, man, and make this truth practical, man. You know what I'm saying? And become an officer, officer of 500, officer of 1,000, captain, on up to a general, man. You got to understand, like, these are men, these men was troopers. Unlike the other, you know what I'm saying, Israelite groups, like, they ain't just pop up and make themselves the head man, man. They had
Right.
to prove themselves and rise up in the ranks, man, and had to have that zeal and that amount of pride in knowing that who we are, man. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't grasp it. We don't feel it. Like, you know, you're Israelite, you love to hear the scripture, you love to hear the breakdown, but are you realizing who you are, man?
Right.
Are you realizing that you are a family member of Christ, man? You get what I'm saying? Are you realizing that these people are your actually family members, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This your family
If I
did that.
could,
Like, go ahead, Al.
man, what you bringing out is powerful, man, because you know what I'm saying. I don't think they realizing that they, even knowing all that is cool, man. But you know what I'm saying. The fact that you got to realize, man, that you got to walk through fire, man. You got to walk through fire, man. You got to go through the ultimate test, man. You got to go through temptation. You got to go through everything that you thought that you couldn't surpass or overcome, man, to show that you are, you know what I'm saying, worthy of being in this kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's true brotherhood, man. To recognize, man, that you got to go through some sort of initiation for what's the word I'm looking for? What you call the
Acceptance.
word, man? Uh when you got to go through the initiation, man, to know that you are an obedient person, but basically, you know what I'm saying, that you got some sort of discipline. That's the word I was looking for, discipline, man. That no matter how big or powerful brother that you thought you was in the world, man, that you can be conditioned to be disciplined. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, man, to be able to spread this truth, man, and show love to your people, man. That's the most ultimate test, man, of brotherhood, man. Being a disciplined brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And so what you bringing out was super heavy, man. As far as the things that you got to go through, man, to be in this truth, man, to be a one West brother or a one West sister, man. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
kind and to dive in on it a little more. Like you think about the brothers and sisters in the world that got celebrities for family members. That's one of the first things you're gonna hear. Yeah, man, you know, Kanye West, my cousin. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? My cousin played for the San Francisco 49ers. You know, they be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Like just imagine growing up knowing that these brothers in these scriptures that did all these great things that took kingdoms, man. You feel what I'm saying? That defeated enemies before them, man, and walked with the Lord in righteousness and did all these miracles are your
That's right.
people. You know what I'm saying? That's bigger than any basketball player, football player, or
Right.
some MC to get on the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really fully grasp who we are as a people, man. You know what I'm saying? And the level of greatness that we can obtain. You know, it's about looking at the examples of our forefathers, man, and the things that they done, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna take for us to build this kingdom up righteously, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna take for this brotherhood, you know what I'm saying, to be the number one brotherhood in the planet. You feel what I'm saying? For us to be one body. You know what I'm saying? All the hate gotta stop. Like you think on the outside looking in, you think that, you know, we feel a certain type of way about other Israelite groups, like, you know what I'm saying, they ain't the ops. You know what I'm saying? Though the oppressor is the op. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? And the
That's
Lord is
right.
about to wipe them out and get them, remove them all the way out of the way. And
Right.
every time the Lord continue to show you that the ISUPK is right. Over and over and over and over again, man. How many times you gonna bump your head? How many signs you need? You know what I'm saying? Come on in this truth, man. Rise up in the ranks. Do thus said the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Be a brother. Learn how to be a brother. Learn how to be a soldier, man, and take orders and execute them. You know what I'm saying? In order for this kingdom to be, you know, what it got to be, man. We got to prepare ourselves for the coming of Christ. Like Christians think that Christ gonna return and they ain't gonna want to smoke weed some magical way. They ain't gonna want to smoke weed no
Right.
more.
Right.
You know, when Christ returned, all of a sudden, you know, all the whores you want to deal with, you ain't gonna deal with them no more. You know, something
That's
magical
right.
gonna
That's
happen,
right.
and everybody just gonna get in line. And no, man, it's like, you know, it's gonna be some heads rolling. You know what I'm saying? It's the Lord gonna be issuing out some punishment because you're still gonna be hard headed, man, and you're gonna be stuck in your ways, and you're not equipped to fight your demons, man, because you never allowed to humble yourself enough to be taught this, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the perfect place to learn how to fight any demon, man, because the Lord is in this place, man. You thinking you getting correction from a brother, man. The Lord is in this place. You know what I'm saying? So, Lockie, go ahead, officer, y'all.
Yeah, no, what y'all, well, I don't want to bring out here, but like, ISP does help you fight your demons. Everybody say, man, I'm gonna come in when I get right. No, you come in just the way you are. You got 90 days to clean yourself up. You know, you can't clean yourself in 90 days. Hey, we're gonna work with you. We ain't gonna turn our back on you like the Christian church will and just get your money and do you like that. No, we gonna show you love. Because you're a black man just like us. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna help you. You know, we're gonna help you get right, fight your demons. You know, you might fall a minute time, but we're gonna help you get right back up. You know? But going on with this, let me see. I got John 7:24.
It's like you say, John 7:24.
Yeah, God.
Okay, no sweat. This is the book of John, chapter 7, verse 24. And it reads, judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment.
And see, this is what they don't. They don't want to do. You know, it's a judge not their appearance. You know, but see, they'll put a white face over there and tell you judge not the appearance, judge the righteous. You're not even righteous. You are a liar.
That's
You
right.
took somebody else's identity and we made it your own. And then then you want to
Right.
pull this scripture out when you're a culture thief. You know, like I said, like I said, after the dark age, the Renaissance age came on, they whitewashed everything. And then had a nerve to want to say
Right.
judge not appearance. You know, when they did it themselves. You know, they did exactly that. You know, they judge and they come to find out, hey, that's us. That was the Most High talking to us, telling us to judge not out of appearance. You know, that was the Most High telling us, not them. So, you know, when we
If I
started
could real quick,
where's sir?
I said, if I could real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? When you steal somebody's identity, you don't steal a nobody identity. Like, you know, people who steal identity, they looking for somebody who got something to offer. You know what I'm saying? For them to steal their identity. It happens a lot to somebody who's like well off, or they have riches or things of that nature or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to steal the identity of a bum, a homeless man out on the street. Now, he ain't gonna never tell you about how somebody stole his identity. You know what I'm saying? But somebody who's wealthy, somebody who's rich, and there's you know what I'm saying? Black man, Hispanic man, Native American, Indian man, and woman, man. You know what I'm saying? You rich in inheritance, man. You know what I'm saying? The God that flooded the whole earth, that's your God. You know what I'm saying? The God that's over all the chariots that they seen come to, that's your God, man. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's your God, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's the reason why they want to steal your identity, man, because it's something there to claim. It's greater than who they are. You feel what I'm saying? A criminal looks for somebody's identity that he can steal that's better than him. You know what I'm saying? Not lesser than him. And that's the spirit behind them stealing our identity, man. It's because we truly are just better than them, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason why they always paint their likeness on they put their images in our book. You get what I'm saying? To try to portray like they us. They call themselves Jews to try to portray like they us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we are greater than them, man. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
That was super heavy out of mine. You know, like you said, you know, we have been the victims of identity fraud, just like somebody stealing your credit card, you know, your bank accounts and all that, you know.
Right.
And then they try to then they push that propaganda like being black is just, you know, like a curse. When actually it's a blessing. The greatest blessing ever given to a people. Because the Most High said he only dealt with one nation. That was the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So, you know, as far as the other nation, he said, "Pa to them." You know, hang them, you know, whatever. You know, he only dealt with the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You know, and that's why they tell you, you know, judge not the outer appearance, you know, judge your brother or what he look like or what you may see, but look inside his heart.
It's a lot,
you
if
know?
I could.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Go, and you know what I'm saying? What you're saying is real heavy, man. And to stay on context of this scripture, man, you know what I'm saying? Christ brought this scripture out, man, you know what I'm saying, because of how he looked. You know what I'm saying? He looked like your average Joe, man. You know what I'm saying? The average nigga, if you want to say, you know what I'm saying? So what he's saying is, man, judge not according to appearance. You know what I'm saying? So in verse 26, I'm gonna read it if I could. You know what I'm saying? Verse 25. It said, then said them of Jerusalem, is this not he whom they seek to kill? You know what I'm saying? Simply because, you know what I'm saying, they was judging a person, you know what I'm saying? He's saying judge not according to appearance, and they saying, well, damn, you know, Salakia, dang, ain't they trying to kill you? You know what I'm saying? Ain't they seeking to kill you? You know what I'm talking about? Verse 26, but lo, he spoke boldly, you know what I'm saying, with confidence, knowing who he is, you know what I'm saying? And they said nothing unto him. Do the rulers know indeed that this is the very Christ, man? You know what I'm saying? The son of man, man. You know what I'm saying? The son of the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? Who the Most High sent, man, to save you. You know what I'm saying? Do they know that I am that Christ, man? Do they know that I am that nigga? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how I look. I don't give a damn my clothes hanging off my shoulders or whatever my appearance may appear to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way you should feel about yourself, man. Don't you know, man, that you're a royal priesthood, man? You come from a royal bloodline. I don't give a damn what past you came from. I don't give a damn what type of wickedness you was in when you was in the world, man. That you are a royal people, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can come up out of anything. You know what I'm saying? And you can't allow your oppressor to judge you based off of how you was in the world. Once you come into One West, man, and the Isupk, man, you are a new creature, man. You can no longer be judged for the person who you was, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what you look like. I don't give, you know what they think of when they see us with them boots on and in the beard, you know what I'm saying? The rough, rugged beard and the braids on our head, man. They're like, ain't no way that these niggas can be God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we got these scriptures that can prove that, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the scriptures that can prove that we're God's chosen people, man. You know what I'm saying? Give a damn what you think, man. You know what I'm saying? We are God's chosen people, man. I think I lost my brothers, man. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But we can't
No,
allow our oppressor, man, you know what I'm saying,
I
to make no
switched the layout
judgment
out
on us.
a little bit. No, you too wild. I switched the layout out a little bit.
Oh, okay, no sweat, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we can't allow our oppressor to make no judgment on us based on or what we appear to them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know that you're God's chosen people, man, that you're a royal priesthood, man, that you're above them. You know what I'm saying? No nation on this earth, man, is above you, man. That God deal with you and only you, man. That's all I want to bring out.
Yeah, you know what you bringing out was heavy. You know, like let's just say we all stepped outside right about now. You know, everybody be scared. Like, man, what these guys doing? And just don't know we carry Bibles. You know, for the get ready to preach the word. Like we coming for war. Yeah, we
Right,
coming for
right.
war, right? Spiritual
That's
warfare.
right. That's
That's
right.
what we coming for. Spiritual warfare. We finna turn your sinful ways around.
That's
That
right.
is our job. No, you know, the Bible tells you, just at borders of blue and fringes. Hey, that's how we rock. That's what we wear, you know. We know we boots, beards, and braids. You know, that's
That's
us.
right.
But yet we are holy men. We men that done changed off these streets, and come up off these streets and left that, and trying to bring the ones we left behind off into this one fold. You know, that's what we doing. We ain't leaving nobody behind. We ain't like, hey, I got mine, you know, they gonna have to get this. No, we trying to bring them too.
That's right.
But our people are so stiff necked, you know, it's hard to listen. You know, take a little pride to get them to come in. Something dramatic gonna have to happen
Mm-hmm.
to get the rest to come in. And this World War III gonna be the very thing to help them come in.
That's right. That's right.
You know, we gonna go to let me see.
It's like I think
Galatians
I
3 and
want to
28.
bring something out, man.
Cuz I was gonna say what Officer your heart saying is heaven, man. I think about like it was years ago. I seen this documentary on, you know what I'm saying, how the fake Jews, how Hitler was doing them and how Hitler was doing them in Germany. They went through that war and all that or whatever. And
Right.
it was so terrible and so horrible that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't never want to see war again. You know, they always was for like peace, and they hear about a war coming or something like that. They hope with and pray with all they might that it don't happen, because they've been through that Holocaust or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? They've been through that hell. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that war is gonna straighten our people all the way out. Like I pray that the Lord spare our people and let him just witness what, you know what I'm saying, he do to the earth, man. And that, you know what I'm saying, and seeing that it straighten them out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not being able to have all of these so-called fancy things, try to use that to put yourself in a higher criteria than the next person. You know, so not allowing something that's blinding you and not allowing you to see the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like the battle between iPhones and Androids. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's an Android. You know what I'm saying? Little foolishness like that. You know what I'm saying? Small things that make you look down on another brother or sister because they don't have this or they don't have that. The Lord put us all in the same pot, in the same position. You know what I'm saying? Like we all ain't all of our electricity is off. Nobody got electricity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With the Lord get through with this place, man. Everybody go humble themselves and start to see what really matters, man. And that's your brother and your sister, man. That's the life of that beautiful child. You know what I'm saying? That these little brothers out here, man, killing each other every day, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all look at them and say, well, you know, they just thugs, and you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and this, and oh, I hope they just go to jail and I hope something happened to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? Lord will that he don't have to, like, you got Israelite groups going out here telling the people like you're gonna be part of the 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Just flat out
Good
telling them
night.
like that ain't the spirit of the Lord. Like, you know what I'm saying? We want the Lord to reach out and save the 2/3, man. Save
That's
all of
right.
Israel, man. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? We pray that the Lord don't do no harm to any of our brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? And leave that heavy burden and load on us as far as doing this work to get them right, man, to put them in their rightful place, man. You know what I'm saying? But what the Lord is about to do, what we about to witness, man, and the Lord about to do to this place, man, trust. Everybody gonna humble themselves. Everybody gonna
Salaki.
humble them themselves and be very obedient, man. Go
That's
ahead,
right.
out.
Yeah, and what you just bringing out is heavy, man. That's why we out here, man. We out here to save them 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? We not out here, man, just to sum up the 144,000, man. We out here, man, to get them 2/3 in line, man. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond, man. You coming into this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We get one brother out of 1,000. We happy with that, yeah, but we want that 1,000, man. We want that whole 1,000 that heard this sound doctrine. You know what I'm saying? We want all y'all to come up in here, man. We want all y'all to be saved, man. We don't want now brother, man, now black, Hispanic, or Native Indian brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, child. You know what I'm saying? To experience that punishment. You know what I'm saying? Experience the wrath of the Most High God, man. Because we know how terrible it is, man. We in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We the ones who breaking down these scriptures, man, correctly. You know what I'm saying? When it come down, saying to the Lord being with a specific people, you know what I'm saying? We the ones who breaking down these scriptures, man. And we don't want you to feel that wrath of the Lord, man. We don't want you to feel that woe. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to bring out. You can go ahead, y'all.
And whatever, like I said, they all they always like to bring out like they they want our culture, you know, they want our lifestyle, but yet they don't want none of the punishment we're going through, you know. And then they lie upon the scriptures, you know, and then they'll talk our own brothers to do so. They get behind the pulpits every Sunday and lie.
Right.
You know, you think the sheep so scattered. You know, our leaders are blind. You know, and they'll scatter the flock. And we got to get out there and bring them back in,
Right.
bring them
That's
back
right.
into the righteous fold,
Right.
and get them up out the churches. The Christian church done did more damage than any white supremacist group ever did to us, because they took us away from our God and had us worshiping another God. Let me get this last verse of Job 30 and 30.
You say you want Job 30 and 30?
Oh, God.
It's the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 30. My skin is black upon me, and my bones are burnt with heat.
And you gotta look at this story post Job. Job done went through the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Right.
He lost his children, he lost his cattle, he lost his wealth, he lost his health, and then on top of it, here he got this wicked wife telling her, curse God and die. He
Right.
just, he just in torment, and then he got, the fair weather friends coming through talking to him, telling him about this and that, baby, you don't sin, you do that. Job didn't sin. Job was just being tested because the Most High had faith. He was a righteous man. He challenged Satan. He let Satan,
That's
you can
right.
do anything you want, except you kill him. And Job kept the faith. No matter what he went through. He went on, put on sackcloth, put ashes on him and prayed until his affliction was over. And he got 3 times as much, you know, that he had before. He said, you know, and when he's saying, he said, my skin is black upon me. Right now, you talk about that's the condition he in. You know, his
Right.
bone birthday, he going through hell right now. You know, and he don't know why. You know, but he counting all joy, you know, for the Most High, because you know the Most High go deliver. Because that's what we actually believe in, and that's what we need to do. Start believing in the Most High.
That's right.
Get your spirit out of the oppressor. Get your spirit up out of money and monetary things, and you know things you think of value. That ain't nothing, because they come and go.
That's right.
You know, that comes and goes. You know, you can have some 1 minute, next thing you know, you ain't got nothing. You know, so I Joe, you know, tell you know, he went through all that, but he still stayed firm. And that's how you have to do when you go get into temptation or things happen. Yeah, you stay upright. Yeah, you gonna want to cry, whatever, holler, scream, but still stay upright and keep in these laws, statutes, commandments, and that's what's gonna help you. You know, when you know, and when it gets in these milk scriptures will help you. They'll say your saving grace. These milk scriptures, they are your saving grace because they will help you. You know, when somebody brings something to you, you're able to swallow. They bring you a little meat, you're able to chew on it.
That's right.
Mm. Anything you want to say out of one?
Lie, sir. Lie. You got it, man.
Well, you know, that was about all I had out of one. You know,
Okay, no sweat, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You know
just
what
say
you bringing out is heavy, man. Because you know what I'm saying. When he say my skin is black upon me, man, that's his physical and mental condition, man. That's his spiritual condition also. You know what I'm saying? He done lost everything, and not just everything, man. He lost it all in one day, man. You know what I'm saying? From his kids, you know what I'm saying, to his wealth, even the confidence and the following of his own wife, of his own bosom, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you down it out, man, you ain't got no one to turn to. At least you can turn to your rib. You know what I'm saying? Well, his rib said the hell with God, man. His rib said the hell with everything, man. Won't you just curse God and die, man? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem that we face as a people, man, as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We let the condition that we go through, man, turn ourselves away from the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? We let not having this or not having that, you know what I'm saying, get in the way of following the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have a lot of brothers that come into the truth, a lot of sisters that come into the truth and then fall off. You know what I'm saying? Because they life ain't been, ain't going according. They thought that coming into the truth was a savior to what they gonna gain riches, they gonna gain every goddamn thing on the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. This is just a place for you to endure temptation, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can have brotherhood and sisterhood while you endure this temptation, man. This look, Christ haven't came yet. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna see all sunshiny days, you know what I'm saying, coming into this
all
truth.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But what you will experience is somebody who's here to pull you up out of a pulpit, man. Somebody who's here to pull you up out of that mental destruction that you are thinking about and feeling at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you don't get in the world. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you get that home girl that say, girl, I'm here for you. And then, she get on the phone with your other homegirl and like, girl, that girl over there going through it. I don't know what the hell wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? It's two-faced and it's fake. You won't get that in here, man. What you gonna get in here is real sisterhood. When they say the girl, I'm here for you, guess what? They got a third of your rent, man, that you was just stressing about, ready to cash app it to you. You know what I'm saying? Ready to chime it to you. You know what I'm saying? Ready to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like they said they would. You know what I'm saying? Not just talk, man, and then turn around and talk behind your back, man. You gonna get real sisterhood and brotherhood up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Zephaniah 2:1 say, you know what I'm saying, come ye together, man. Come together, O nation not desired. I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not desired, man, in this hell, man. This hell meaning this condition, man. You know what I'm saying? That your oppressor put you in. You're not desired here. You're not desired while your oppressor got a key to a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We failed. We had our kingdom and we got comfortable. And we stopped following God's laws, statutes, and commandments. So we suffered the punishment, or we're suffering the punishment of our ancestors. Just like your oppressor is reaping the benefit of their ancestors. You know what I'm saying? The crime carries on throughout, you know what I'm saying, throughout the generation into the Most High. God sends Christ back to correct everything, man. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're going to see correction, man. That's when you're going to see, you know what I'm saying, that kingdom that you so rightfully deserve. But you will only deserve that kingdom, man, if you start following these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to seek this kingdom, man. That's the only way you're going to enter into this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Salaki. That's what I meant, man. The only way you're going to enter into this kingdom, man, if you start following these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? So if you seek to find this kingdom, that's what you need to do, man. That's what you need to come back to. And what your heart was bringing out is super, super heavy, man, because you can only be identified in these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? He was blanking out that color is in these scriptures because these are who these scriptures is for. You know what I'm saying? Not that white man, not that Chinese man or that African man. You know what I'm saying? It even differentiate when it come down to who is Shem and who is Ham. We know Ham to be the African. We know Shem to be you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child, whom God made a covenant with, man, who God chose to be a special people unto himself above all people upon the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So even when, you know, we just breaking down that colors in these scriptures, because, you know what I'm saying, the white man in that Christian church gonna tell you any chance they get, man, that it ain't about color. When God care about color, God care about who the hell you is, man. He care about what bloodline you come from. You know what I'm saying? He give a damn about that, man, because that's the only way he can identify whether he give a damn about you or not. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, what your heart was bringing out is super, super heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got in your heart, man. If you want to end the class,
Yeah,
man.
but what people don't realize, Joe was the biggest loser.
That's right.
You know, he was the biggest loser. I'm talking about he lost everything in a day.
That's right.
Like most people go through time, lost this, lost that, lost that. He lost everything in one day.
In
And
one
he
day,
did
man.
not, his faith did not deter not once. Or was anything, he grew strong.
That ought to be your motivation right there, man. You know what I'm saying? You losing things over a period of decades, man. Over a period of years, and you know what I'm saying, in decades. You know what I'm saying? Here's a brother, man, who lost everything that you can identify with, that you got direct bloodline to, who lost everything in one day, man. He still kept the faith of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He still kept the faith, man. He still, you know what I'm saying, would not curse his God, man. You know what I'm saying? Until you live up to him, man, you ain't worthy of being in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come back into these laws, statutes, and commandments. And the only way you're going to be able to do that, man, if you go to isupk.com, man, we are professionally trained, man, to deal with all circumstances, all problems. You know what I'm saying? Any demon that you're fighting, anything that you're going through, we are professional at dealing with this, man. You know what I'm saying? We're professional on walking this walk, man. And all it takes, man, is for you to log on that site, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you to get within the camp leader or your zone. Well, it don't matter what state you in. You have no excuse when it come down to coming into the ISUPK, man, coming into this one body and being one wish. You know what I'm saying? You have no excuse, man. We're over the whole planet, man. We're everywhere, man. Anywhere that the lost tribes are scattered abroad, we're there. You know what I'm saying? So you got no excuse when it come down to you coming into this truth, man, and doing thus said the Lord, man, because that's the only way you're gonna enter into the kingdom.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I don't want to tell you they need to come back to these law, statutes, commandments. No, that ain't just idle talk. That's what you need to do.
That's
Put down the pork, put down the shrimp, put down the crab, put down the lobster, put down those nasty cigarettes, put down the recreational drugs, and come into this one body, which is the ISUPK. Or, you know, people be telling stories about you, how you endured.
Right.
How you gave up this, how you gave up that, and start following the Most High. There'll be stories told about you. And man, I remember this brother, he was just so wild and angry and crazy. And hey, he got to do that. He start by these law, statutes, commandment, completely change his life.
That's right.
You know, and that's what we tell you. That's what gonna, save your life by these law, statutes, commandments. Got anything else you want to add out of mind before we by end the class?
Sir, man. I think
Well,
you covered everything.
I'm gonna say, say shalom, and I'm gonna salute the brother. Shalom, Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakathon.
Hey, shalom, Ba'Shem Yahshua Barakathon.
And to all the sisters out there, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Barakathon, Ba'Shem Yahshua.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Barakathon, Ba'Shem Yahshua.
I just want to say shalom, Israel, and Kwam Yahshalom.
Hey, Kwam Yahshalom, man.